Okay, voltages at different points. Voltage, also called the electric potential difference, is a measure of the energy per unit charge required to move a test charge from one point to another in an electric field. The definition of the voltage. So the voltage from A to B is defined to be equal to the work done by the electric field in moving a charge Q from A to B. So Q here is the magnitude of the test charge. So the key points here a voltage is relative. There is no absolute voltage. It's always measured between 2 points. So volt here is 1 volt is equal to 1 joule per coulomb. Intuition of voltage tells you how much energy a charge will gain or lose moving from A to B. So if voltage at point A is greater than the voltage at point B, positive charges naturally move from A to B. For example, here a battery has 12 volts across its terminals. The positive voltage is 12 volts. The negative voltage is 0. The voltage from positive to negative terminal is equal to 12 minus 0 equal to 12 volts. So a 1 coulomb charge would gain 12 joules of energy moving through the battery. So the voltage from A to B is the work done per unit charge to move a charge from A to B. We have here by Mathematica our graphics from A to B. The voltage from A to B here. So we have example here. Uh, we have the equations here. So this is the a line moving entering point E, and this is a current entering point A uh, along R1, and this one is the current entering point A. Uh, no, leaving out point A along R2, and this one is the current leaving out point A uh, passing R3. And this one is the line entering point B, and this is the current entering point B, and this is the current leaving out point B. By using Kirchhoff's law of currents, so we have here, but it's good to multiply both sides by -1. So if we multiply both sides here by -1, we have 12 minus voltage at point A over R1, and minus the voltage at point A over R2, minus the voltage at point B, minus the voltage at point A over R3. So this is equal to 0. So if we solve this using Mathematica, so we have the voltage at point A equal to 6 volts, and the voltage at point 3 is equal to 3 volts. So by Kirchhoff's law of currents, the current entering point A is 12 minus the voltage at point A over R1. The currents leaving out the point A are V sub A, voltage at point A minus 0 over R2 here, and the voltage at point A minus the voltage at point B over R3. So the current entering point B is this one, so V sub A minus V sub B over R3. And the current leaving out the point B is V sub B minus 0 over R4. Okay, question number 2. What are the voltages at point A and B if C is open? So if C is open, R1 is much less than R3. So point A has a voltage equal to 12 volts. So voltage at point B has 3 volts. So that is 3 volts because the 12 volts uh, will be equally distributed here. So from A to B, the voltage drop is 6 volts, and here from B to D, the voltage drop is 6 volts. So if R4 is shorted, so R4 here is shorted, meaning the R4 here is equal to 0. The point A has a voltage equal to 6 volts, and the point B has a voltage equal to the voltage at point B is equal to 0. Okay, so if R4 here is shorted, the voltage at point A equal to 6 volts, and therefore the voltage at point B is equal to 0 because R4 here is shorted. Now, if R3 is shorted here, the voltage at point A is 6 volts, and the voltage at point B is also 6 volts. So R3 is shorted, so A and B have the same voltage here. How about if R2 is shorted? So R2 here is shorted, and the voltage at point A becomes 0, and the voltage at point B equal to 0. So if R2 here is shorted, A is tied directly to ground, then node A is forced to ground voltage at point A. So we have the ground here from A to the C, right? We have the ground here, and with A equal to 0, so R3 simply connects B to 0 through our resistor, and R4 connects B to 0 as well. So B is also at the ground. So uh, the voltage at point B is equal to 0. So since this is equal to 0, so there is no source voltage here. So the voltage at point B is also equal to 0. So quick check of currents, power, real world warning. Uh, Shorting R2 creates a heavy current R1. So current through R1 is 1.2 ampere. Power dissipated in R1 is 12 times 12. So this is 12 times 1.2. So this is 1.4 watts. So the voltage at point A equal to 0, and the voltage at point B is equal to 0. So with R2 shorted, the voltage at point A equal to 0. So the node B, another equation is we have this uh, voltage at point B. So minus VE here. So the voltage at point B minus the voltage at point A over R3 plus the voltage at point B divided by R4 is equal to 0. Now, if we multiply this by negative, so this is negative. So the this is the current entering point B, and this is the current uh, leaving out the point B. So if the voltage at point A equal to 0, so the voltage at point B is also equal to 0 by just solving these equations. So once the voltage at point B equal to 0, the voltage drop across R3 and R4 is 0. So the current through them are 0. That current is the result, not the reason for the voltage at point B is equal to 0. So the next question here if R1 is shorted, what are the voltages at point A and point B? So the voltages at point A is equal to 12 volts, and the voltages at point B is equal to 6 volts. So if this is 12 volts, so we have the voltage from A to B is also equal to 12 volts. And the voltage at point B equal to 6 volts. So 6 volts at R3 and 6 volts at R4. So we have 6 plus 6 equal to 12. How about if D is open? So the voltage, what are the voltages at point A and at point B? So because the other side R4 is open, no current can flow through R3. Open circuit, so no closed path. If no current flows, then the voltage drop across R3 is 0. So the voltage at point B is also equal to the voltage at point A. That is equal to 6 volts. So the voltage at point B is equal to 6 volts also. Okay, the next problem is how about if R4 is open? So R4 is open here. The current, the voltage at point A is equal to 6 volts here. And this is also equal to, the voltage at point B is also equal to 6 volts because R4 here is open. So there is no current here. So how about if R3 is open? So if R3 is open, the voltage at point A equal to 6 volts and the voltage at point B is equal to 0. So this is open. No current here because this is open. If R2 is open, the voltage at point A is equal to 12 volts and the voltage at point B is equal to 6 volts. So if R2 is open, so the R1 here is much less than R3 and R4. So the voltage at point A is approximately equal to 12 volts. So the voltage, the total voltage here will be equally distributed between R3 and R4. So that is equal to 6 volts. So the voltage here equal to 6 volts. How about if R1 is open? So the voltage at point A is equal to 0 and the voltage at point B is also equal to 0. So the reason for that is because there is no source current.